Hey, you, friends, family, and strangers. This is what remains of the Buckeye Lake Amusement Park. This and this only is what remains of that amusement park. It's located in Buckeye Lake, Ohio, right on Buckeye Lake. And it used to be surrounded by tons of hotels, businesses, outside venues, all of which had amusement park rides and games. It was basically a year-round fair out here. It was one of the most popular places in the whole ass United States. But today, it is nothing more than a historical marker. The only thing that's left is that fountain. But what is around here is some unique buildings, cool looking ass boat ramps, a marina. The Gathering of the Juggalos is right up the street, which is a festival that I have no idea when it happens, but we're probably going to go take a look at the grounds. There's also another outdoor music venue right next to that one. I do believe you can walk from one to the other. If I can even get in there, we'll take a peek where I do believe giant dinosaur statues tower and look down over the earth. And perhaps today they'll be looking down over me and you. So, gather your things and let's do it.
You're a loser.
I do believe straight ahead, way over there, is a bunch of docks and boats and even water for some reason. Plus there's a park over there as well. We got a few different directions we can try out. We got some gazebos. We got some local yokels. There's also a live band over in that direction somewhere that I can hear. Let's go see what we can find. Not really sure over here if we're looking at private homes, Airbnbs, restaurants, or what we're looking at. But there are cool private docks. As you can see, our filming opportunities are squashed as there is no trespassing, which is fine. They still look pretty cool anyways. These are all private docks. Most of what you'll see on these private docks is pontoon boats. There are beautiful lakeside homes right here. Looks like all kinds of variety of structures down here. Private homes, restaurants, who knows what's down here. Let's take a look. This building on the left kind of looks like it could be a marina. Let's go find out. Here's the West Licking Fire Department Water Rescue. And you must have a gate code to get onto that dock. Unless you want to swim over, I guess. That couldn't hurt. Let's go down here and see what all these people are wandering around doing. Let's blend into the crowd, shall we? Oh no, there is no connection to this dock at all. Therefore, it was necessary to just bridge the gap from one dock station to the other. You enter down there and travel over this way. There are people out here on motorized surfboards. Be like skateboarding on water, but with a lot less effort. Just lean in the direction you want to travel. Just like riding a bike down a hill. And this over here is the Buckeye Lake Yacht Club. A big dock that consists of a building and a swimming pool and everything. I don't know, maybe it's fun. I don't get it, but it's not for me to get, perhaps. Just like every other good seaside story, Brooks was here. You do have a chance to enjoy Buckeye Lake all for yourself, for there is a lake house for sale. Everybody who lives here, about half of them, are out on their porch trying to justify their expensive lake house. I mean, I like the water, but I need something bigger than a lake. You know what I mean? I do believe we are about to visit the world's smallest dam and spillway. Can you hear it? That's kind of cool. The gate can come up when this thing rotates. Just like a garage door, pulling the gate up by cables. At least that's what it looks like. I could be intensely wrong, which happens once a century. It reeks like the most rancid, dead fish nose invasion I've ever experienced. And the docks, private docks, and the houses and tucked away restaurants and bars keeps going and going and going. But we are not. We are actually turning around. I'm guessing there's a shop around here somewhere that rents out bikes. Because a lot of people are zipping by on these heavily commercial bikes. Like, scan this code, rent me now. Kick this person off of me and rent me instead. What'd I tell you, what'd I tell you, what'd I tell you? That guy back there at the restaurant who's singing poorly is playing rhythm guitar and singing to a drum and lead guitar track. And behind him, someone is setting up a drum set, but there is no drummer in place yet. So I wonder if he's like the opening act before the act, is what I'm guessing. And here's a bunch of our friends on the auto-powered, whatever the hell they are, surfboards with motors. Motorized surfboards. I saw them loading up. It's kind of cool. The surfboard is a surfboard. Then you see that little piece going down, and then under it there is what looks to be like a trolling motor, but I'm sure it goes much faster than a little trolling motor, but it's no bigger than one. And they can do all kind of fun stuff, just like this. Whoa, this guy's gonna fall and I'm gonna catch it. Oh, love it. Love it. Great video. Thank you, sir, for giving me a great video. Fall again, please. We love it here on the nation. It reeks like weed and cheap perfume down here. Here's some info about the amusement park. Look at the pictures of the way things used to be right here. Wild Mouse, the whip ride, the Kittyland Express ride. Look at the fountain right back there. Does that look familiar to you? There's a giant ballroom. Apparently there was some roller coasters, one called the Dips. I finally made it onto a dock. A dock not heavily marked private. Get the F out. This is actually one of the loading docks, but it's not at the base of a ramp. This must be like where you go if you're just waiting for the opportunity to get in line, or you're waiting for your truck and trailer to show up. Perhaps you dock here for a rest. This thing is swaying all around, making me sick. I instantly feel seasick on this on this moving thing. It's a balancing act. On the trail back there, someone left pop rocks, and I walked right onto one and it popped and gave me a little scare. Somebody got me good, and I can respect that. The old pop rock prank, or they're called drop rocks. You know, the stupid little things you buy and you throw them on the ground and they go pew, because you're not allowed to have like real fireworks in Ohio. Those, that's what I'm talking about. Whatever those are. Well, that is it for Buckeye Lake, at least this side of it. I'm not going anywhere else as far as the lake goes, I do believe. However, let's go see if there's anything happening over at those other two stops I talked about, where the gathering of the Juggalos takes place, and there's a music festival over there somewhere, right nearby that. Let's go see. Isn't it sad that this fountain is the only thing that remains of the Buckeye Lake Amusement Park? That's sad. Like, they couldn't keep up like an old roller coaster or something just to look at it. Jackass. I have a strange feeling that the only thing we're about to see is a closed gate that says private property, no trespassing. Well, the gathering of the Juggalos property appears to be gated off right at the roadway. All I was able to do was just drive by and take a little peek-see. But right beside it is that music festival place, and it is loaded from brim to brim of tents, RVs. Everyone's camping out. I think they do the weekend music festival camping thing. I'm headed back that direction now to pass by it, and then that'll be it. We'll be on our way home from there, unless, of course, there's more roadside oddities to see. The only reason I wanted to see for myself if it was like a field you pull into, could look around or not, just because it was so close to where I was already going today. So I thought I might as well take a look and see how this functions over here. I could pull in, but there's someone standing right at the front who was going to want my concert tickets for the music event. I do believe it's right up here. Look at all those motherfuckers camping. And that's just the one side up the hill, like that way. There is tons more. Old Pop's got one last trick up his sleeve. Something that might look kind of cool. Let's see. What do you know about that? There's people down there fishing. See them? Way down there. Whoop. There's also a little crane right there. It's actually a big crane, but from way up here, he seems like a little guy, doesn't he? I have literally driven on that bridge 1,000 times and did not know this was down here until right now. So on this bridge that way, on your left, you'll see the Columbus Zoo. That is Columbus, Ohio. The zoo of Columbus, Ohio, which is actually way north of Columbus. But anyway, if you want to know where this is, just look for the Columbus Zoo. Leave out of there, putting the zoo on your right-hand side. You'll head down this bridge, and then quickly after, turn right, or turn left rather, into here. Makes sense, right? So I thought today's video was a cool getting back out there travel attempt. However, all things considered, I thought it was somewhat lackluster. Then I was passing by on the way home, and I do what I always do, and I tried to see if there's a way to get like to where you can park and walk on the bridge, because I see people walking on it. And I never really did notice a way to do that until just now. So I pulled in, and that was going to be the plan. Let's do the outro and walk on the bridge. Look at all this bird nest up there. Tweedledee, tweety, tweedledee. So I thought I would just walk on the bridge, and that would be my ending of the video. So I pulled over to do that. I discovered a little spot you could, and I was very surprised. And then I was 10 times more surprised when I saw this, which I didn't know was here, and I have lived here, close by, my entire damn life. Get it? Damn life. That was an accidental pun, but I'm going with it. I'm claiming it, baby. So if you recall, me and you went on a 4-day road trip to look at the 10 Ohio waterfalls featured in Ohio Magazine. It is a joke that this one was not featured. Alright, let me see if I can look sexy without glasses for a thumbnail. Did it work? Is that the thumbnail? You know me, I never miss the chance to ascend 10,000 steps. So let's walk on this bridge. However, when you're up here on a bridge, you should probably remember that your life matters. If you're thinking about making the jump, don't do it, boo. Not worth it. Call or text that number. Quick and in a hurry. It's a sad thing, ain't it? I hate to say it, but why not just enclose the bridge so no one can get over the wall, if that's a legitimate deal. It is creepy up here. I am afraid of the heights. I'm also afraid of dropping my phone. Look at the water slides up there. That is part of the Columbus Zoo in Zambezi Bay. It's freakishly high up here. You get it. The sun is setting on our fair city. We've got to hurry. We don't want to be out here after the dark. Just because you've been good all day, I'll go ahead and go to the other side of the bridge when we walk back. Okay? At first I thought those people fishing down there were rebels who went out into a river island, but actually They walked right up to it. It's probably a way to park down there or something, or at least walk, I guess. You know, if someone wanted to be really mean driving by, they could honk the horn as they see me holding the camera out, hoping it'll scare me to drop it, which could happen. Like, could totally happen. And that'd be a wrap on this project. Look at that guy. I do believe he may have traveled from there all the way around and did a river floor is lava walk up to that private little fishing spot. Look at that scum that collects right there. Ew. Yummy. This building over here looks like you can go inside of it. I don't know why you would, but we're about to when we come back toward the car on that side of the bridge. We'll see if we can get access, baby. And for no reason at all, let's go down there and go up to that rock wall right there and take a look from that side. There's a big sign down here that says no trespassing, but there's also steps that lead to this from a public sidewalk, so let's take our chances, see what happens. That is quite the view indeed. That sign says, in the event of a rapid change in water level, a horn will be heard. Okie dokie. That's a good thing to have, yeah. Why not? Fuck it. Check this out, boys. Pretty crazy. This is like the mellow part. Go in there and start your river hiking right here. You don't want to go down there and start your river hike. That looks a little crazier, I guess. Although I did find a good place to live if you were unhomed, right up in here. Perfect. Smells like rotten boiled ass right here for some reason. Look at the quacklings. Quack, quack. I bet this place looks pretty cool in the winter. There might be like icy stuff to the side, the flowing part in the middle, the ice buildup going up the rock walls there. Looks like we'll have to come back, take a little peek-see, won't we? 10,000 steps. Do I even need to say it? Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. As long as the walking man on the sign says we can. Deplane. Deplane. Yeah, every single time I have drove on this road, Glick Road, westward away from the Columbus Zoo, I've wondered, how the hell do people get on these sidewalks? Where do they park? And I think I figured it out today. And I've always wondered if you could go up in this building, and apparently you can. Although it is getting dark quick and in a hurry. It is well after 8 p right now. I need to get my shite together. This might be, I'm pretty sure that's the Columbus Zoo right there that we're looking at. Anyway, yeah, because a big part of the zoo is like Riverside, and that's it. So on the other side of that gate is the Columbus Zoo. Lions, tigers, and bears and shit, dude. Let's see what's happening in this building. Maybe there's a restroom, a bar, and an ATM. Place to get a shot and a beer and take a shit. I don't know. We'll see. It is open. Welcome. All may enter here. What we've been looking for. The O'Shaughnessy Dam, erected by the city of Columbus between 1922 and 1924. Wow. That is a 100-plus-year-old bridge and dam, or at least the dam anyway, I guess, right? Oh, these birds are going crazy. They're probably eating up all the mosquitoes. There's like hella mosquitoes all around here. And I think these birds know what that means. Mealtime, baby. There's an old picture of it. And here's a new picture of it. This has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places by the U.S. Department of Interior. And that took place in 1990. I'll be damned. Look, there's another guy. Let's go see what he's doing. This might be the man behind the bridge. Yep. Jerry O'Shaughnessy. Obviously the bridge is and the dam's named after him. This memorial was made possible through the efforts of the city of Columbus and the following descendants of Jerry O'Shaughnessy. See if we can get a decent look at it without my big fat head making a shadow on it. Look at this thing. Cool. This is right out of the newspaper in 1929. Next Saturday afternoon at 2:30 p.m., the O'Shaughnessy Dam will be dedicated, and after that, all the drinking water will be stamped with Jerry's name, with the foam in the water representing Jerry's white hair, the deep green in the pools, the Irish wit, and the underlying limestone rock, his rugged character. And the underlying limestone rock, his rugged character. That's my 1926 voice. How about you and I stop, pause, and read? Pretty sick. I like stuff like that. I like big, weird things. If you didn't already know that. If you know what I mean. She's definitely got some scale to her, doesn't she? That little gazebo sticking out right there is a part of the zoo. So, as you're walking around, I'm not sure what animals are back there, like what region of the world you're visiting when you're in this part of the zoo. But visitors walk out onto that dock all the time. And they look at the whale duckies, the whale quacklers. The lights on the side of the building are on. I think that means it's time to go home. The bridge lights are now on as well. As Grandma Carney always said, as soon as the overhead light comes on, you go home. Do you think anyone's made any memories here? Maybe a distant relative of O'Shaughnessy or whatever his name is. Do you think there's been any marriage proposals here? Or maybe somebody was drunk and took a shit off the side or something. I mean, something memorable probably happened here once. Look at all those ripples in the water over there. Looks like rain hitting the water. But it is definitely not raining over my head. Park down here closes at dark, so let's get our ducks in a row, get our dam plugged up, and get the hell out of here quick and in a hurry. This says bridge replacement went down in 1991. Oh fuck. Cam back. Okay, little issue. There's no crosswalk, and I ain't walking all the way the fuck down there to that light. But I really shouldn't be crossing here either. Probably a good place to get hit. Everybody was slowing way down for me, knowing I was wanting to cross. That's very nice of them. Actually, it was more like when this idiot goes out into traffic, I don't want to be the car that hits him. I don't want my fucking paper. I don't want my fucking picture on the newspaper. Goon dick. Woo! Let's take one last look before we leave. Pretty cool. Pretty flopping cool, baby. Even a cynical prick like you would enjoy this. Here's a good homeless camp too. Down up under here, ain't nobody checking up under this fucking thing. Just jump the fence right there and walk down and go right up in there. See, I think about these things because I know at any moment shit could hit the fan. Your boy could be doing his daily video from a homeless encampment. Well, friends, that is going to do it for today. I cheated on you and recorded 2 videos in one day. That's why you're seeing the Detroit shirt quite a lot these days. But I gotta go. Don't worry, we'll be back with more BS tomorrow. Like always, if you want to help me, you should share this content or perhaps go back and share a video that doesn't suck with all your dumb buddies. And if you want to contact me, then jump on DuggaloNation.com and observe what my email is down at the bottom. Perhaps you want to be right here with me, live and in the flesh. That can be accomplished if you hit me up. But friends, we're going to go for now. We're going to say goodbye to the very loud damn. Don't worry, I'll be back with you again, as always, for something, whether it be good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. Like always, 7 days a week, no matter what, at 7 a.m. But until then, don't be a damn douche.